Dang on it. Dang on it. I think I had the game audio on in the background the whole time. My bad. My bad. That's what it's all about, being live. Welcome, folks. Happy Thirsty Thursday? Yeah, it is Thirsty Thursday. Welcome to the Scotty Blades Show. So good to have you, folks. The Blade signal is in the sky. That means all the Blade mobiles, all the Blade scooters, all the Blade copters, all the Blade motorcycles, all the people who are literally running around. Could you imagine if somebody showed up on Blade stilts? You were wearing stilts made of blades. Isn't that the Pistorius dude, the handicapped guy that killed his girlfriend? He was an Olympian and he had blade feet and he cut his... Oh my God. There's nothing pure in the world anymore. There's people out here cutting people up with scissor feet. But I mean, TV and movies and video games ruined that for all of us, didn't it? I remember Johnny Depp did that back in the 80s with a little movie called Johnny Sheer Nipples. Yeah. Johnny Sheer Nipples took him out. We got a couple of new indie horror games on the broadcast tonight. This first one is called One Halloween Night. That's the #1 trending horror game on itch.io right now, which is where we like to go to get all of our indie horror games. And we got another one after that called Trick or Treat. And what better time of the world? What better season? That was the game. We play horror games all year anyway. We're always looking for monsters and scares and smiles. But what better time to really start? They're starting to pump out the horror games, which it's... And once you play 3 of those on itch.io, it takes them a while to fill the bucket back up. So I'm glad to have some new indie games. Let's see who's out there in the audience. It's almost Friday. It's right. Just a little bit longer. Ties off T-Rex war mount. Very... T-Rex war mount. I've got somewhere here in Blades HQ, I've got a picture of Teddy Roosevelt riding a T-Rex with an American flag in the background, eagles flying, and he's got 2 machine guns that are shooting lasers. I got it framed. I can't remember where I got that from. I think I was at Myrtle Beach and was at the boardwalk and got it because I saw it, thought it was cool. What's up, Andrew? Everybody's names are showing up weird. Everybody's showing up as ats. So if I say your name wrong, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's showing up as @Andrew Hobbs. I'm not sure what's doing that for. What's up, Jamie? Return to Oz had those creepy things. Hello, Davis. Creepy willies with henchmen with wheels for feet. If I ever end up riding around in like a wheelchair, I'm going to put machine guns on it and a rocket boost pack. Yep. What's up, Mark Carpenter? I'm doing good. How are you doing? YouTube. Oh, that's right. There was a YouTube update since the last time that I went live. That's right. They've changed everything. They changed the user dashboard. What are you guys thinking about the new YouTube updates? Now that I have seen some of it, I don't care. Everything changes. People don't like change. In 2 weeks, nobody's even going to know that we did it. Nobody's even going to notice we even changed anything. What's up, underqualified? You could see it. Yeah, I put Gatling guns on pretty much everything I own. Hello, Lisa. I think I might have already said that. Hello, David. Hello, Juice. What's up, Marlo? Hello, Saul. Hello, Wilbert. Hello, Tiffany. Good to see you. There I am. Yeah, I took about a week off and was thinking about taking even more, but decided to come back. Decided to come back and give it a whirl. Worth another shot, right? Worth going for it again, right? Okay, then. Well, let's start our first game of the night. Dak, play us in. Yeehaw! Oh, I should have cut the master volume down. Oops. Oops. It's Halloween night and you've got the house to yourself. If you are a divorced single dad, then you normally have the house to yourself. All right. Hello, Heather. Your grandmother had a sudden injury and your parents thought it was best to spend a night with her just to be safe. Respectable. Makes sense. Grandmama needs love too. As you're 14 now, your parents kept you home for the night to manage the trick-or-treaters. Very good. Just after your parents left home, you even bought a small box of candy and prepared for the evening. Hell yeah. They should only be gone for the night. Everything should run smoothly. Oh, never say that out loud. You always end up bringing doom and gloom upon your home. You're a single cat dad? Hello? Pick up. Okay, honey. We'll be at Grandma's overnight. Cool. I got the brief and I understand. Doctor said it's nothing to worry about, but suggested that we stay here for the night. Boy, they're really hammering home the fact that I'm by myself tonight, huh? Yeah, I got the candy, by the way, Mom. Oh, good. Just remember to clean the yard if the kids leave wrappers everywhere. I've been handing out candy for a long time. A lot of years. 38 years now. Well, that's not true. I think I ate most of the candy as a kid. I've been handing out candy for like 20 years. I don't ever once remember finding candy wrappers in my yard. Okay, Mom, love you. Yes. Oh, and don't freak yourself out if you hear anything strange downstairs. All right. That old water pump's been acting up recently. Sometimes makes some struggling noises. Sturgling. Sometimes it makes some sturgling noises, all right? If it starts up, just go down and give it a smack. That should temporarily stop the noise. Got it, Mom. I love you. I love you too, honey. Phone. We were having a three-way the whole time, and it was the phone. You got anything to say to your cell phone? I live in the country. My closest neighbor is a block away, so I don't get to hand out candy anymore. You know what? That's okay. Interact, throw, drop. I didn't catch the last part. I am short 14-year-old. Well, seems to be getting late. What's up, Dum VR? I should probably get set up. The candy for the bowl should be in my bedroom if I remember correctly. This little cuss, this little booger, good lord, the sensitivity. He was... We've been in this house. We've been in this house. Some people prefer that. Oh yeah. I just recently moved out of I grew up in the woods, and in the first little bit of my streaming career, I lived way up in the woods. And then over the last year or so, I moved back into the city, and I hated every god dang minute of it. Every second. It was torture to my country soul. And I've just recently moved back into the county again, and I prefer it that way. I like to go outside, pull out my giant, well-endowed cup of coffee, and take a piss off the porch, and look around. Sounded louder than normal. Okay, we gotta get ice. I almost said gotta get ice cream. That sounded way louder than normal. I don't want to go down there. What's up, Kern? I don't want to go down there. Okay, we looked around the house. Let's go upstairs. I was hoping that with the update that they would recognize B Justice, because YouTube is just that way. What's up with my headphone? There we go. Better. Be Justice with the first super chat in 3 shows, breaking a drought for the League of Blades. Hey, thank you, Be Justice, for the first donation of the night. Thank you. I don't know. You're the only person in the league that it doesn't pop up on the screen, and I have no idea why that's that way. You're not like you're blocked. It's not like Dak has sought you out, the most incredibly awesome and kind and generous and beautiful and lovely and just great individual human in the world. It's not like the robots that run this place have sought you out and said, no way, but we'll shout you out. Is that Candy? Nope. Thank you so much, B, for the $5 donation, and thank you. Supporting the League of Blades. Where's my bedroom? This is, if this is the house I remember it being, this is going to be the master bedroom. Probably where my mom and dad live. How? There's no lights anywhere. I can't see anything. Right here? Oh, there's the candy. It does see. It does see Be Justice go through the audience and gift 5 memberships, recruiting 5 new heroes to the Hall of Heroes. League of Blades, let your eagles fly. We welcome the newest members. Michael Dix. I know I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but I'm stupid. Danelle Romaine. Good Lord, I'm doomed. Mikey Nacy. Charles Hayslip. And Stacy Cook. Welcome to the newest Blade Masters. And thank you for your generosity. Hello, Michelle. Thank you, B. Very kind of you. Hello, Alex. All right, there's the candy. He tried. Oh, man. One thing I love is when people on the internet, what's up, James? When people on the internet try to correct me and it's my accent. Like, I can't help that I roll my R's and I just did it right there. R's. I have a lot of country in me and people try to, I'm a grown ass man and people on the internet still try to tell me how to talk. And I've probably been alive longer than most of them 2 times already. And they're like, it's pronounced DiGiorno? And I'm on here, Digorino. Gotta say rural. Rural? Yeah, rural. Where's that ice cream go? Banana. Fuck it. I can't get any of the rights wrong. Forget it. I can't get that right. Throw, box, and bowl to fill. Just like real life. Nothing too good this year. What is that? Some toffee and ugh. My mom and dad got a saltwater taffy for Halloween. Nobody but 82-year-old geriatric swingers like saltwater taffy. My mom and dad must be 80-year-old geriatric swingers. I was wondering why there was always a pineapple sitting outside on my porch. Just some small candies. Well, they were good enough for me to eat half the box, you loser. What's up, Alfred? I hope the kids don't mind. I feel like watching some TV while I wait for the night to start. Shouldn't be too long. I think I saw a news special recently on the news that I remember growing up, I was always told to check my candy for razor blades, syringes, and poison. This was in the 90s before television was made. I don't know how we found out, because nowadays you can Look on your phone and see boobs immediately. I used to have to work for my boobs on Skinamax. I heard that back in the 70s. Oh, it's an old thing. You too? Yeah. We've recruited a small new army of soldiers to go in the Hall of Heroes. Courtesy of Dan. Hello, Mike. Eagles fly. We welcome 10 new Blade Masters. Blake McGill, welcome back. Aaron Merkley, welcome back. Andrea Perez. Benjamin Grateful, welcome back. Helpson, a new member of the Hall. Woody Raymer, a new member of the Hall. Heather Phillips, a new member of the Hall. Tracy Allen, welcome back. John Magus, a new member, and Samuel Frazier, a new member. 5 new members and 5 re-enlisters to the Hall of Heroes, where eagles dare to fly. Welcome back, Blade Masters. Once again, a round of applause. Throw some styrofoam axes Dan's way. Thank you so much, Dan. Oh yeah, I gotta watch TV. Thank you so much, Dan, for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you for being somebody else's hero tonight. And thank you, Betty, for getting the party started here. I wonder what's on the television. Space. Speaking of space, that 38 Atlas asteroid. 7:40 p.m. That's the ding dong hour. Getting hot. This guy's cock blocking me. This is getting hot. Yeah. Tonight on...
You got a problem with me? I'm your worst nightmare. I have no fear of death. More important, I don't fear life.
I don't fear death. More important, I don't fear life. Tonight on Talkin' Stalkins. You heard that about Halloween candy too? Some police actually found razor blades. I think there was like a case or two of that actually happening, and some evil piece of shit actually poisoning candy. But guess what? For every carton of eggs, there's at least 2 duds. Do you know if you sit in a room with 12 people, 2 of them are real evil pieces of ass? 8 of them are stupid, which means that there's 2 of them in there that have any sense at all. Wait. 8 plus 2.
Let's
Scotty,
interrupt the gameplay again. Also faster, streamer faster.
Alex George! Paying tribute to the league with the $20 donation. Thank you for your tribute to justice. Thank you for being my hero. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. Scotty, are you dressed up like Malibu's Most Wanted? I'm wearing a sweater. And this is... This is my chainsaw and hat when I work in the woods. Now that I'm back in the country again, I can work in the woods. Somewhere I know Jennifer's going hot. Sounds like the trick-or-treaters are here. Very good. Much later than I expected. Maybe a short night after all. Well, I better answer the door. They look like Fred Durst. Aww. Their base is just... Aww. Damn it! You know, I'm about to break some shit tonight. Oh my god! Breaking my headphones and feeling all right. Let's shut this TV off. Which way is the front door? This is the JO bathroom. You know, I always think when I go into a house and there's two bathrooms, one of those bathrooms is for JOing, and one of those bathrooms is for BMs. A BM bathroom and a JO bathroom. All right. Not creepy at all. Hello, you little shit. You want some candy? Yeah. What? It's not too bright. Like I did the place though, it looks good. I have two bathrooms, you can confirm. I can't be in two places at once, Scotty. Hi, you got guests in the house. This is our living room. Take a seat and I'll turn this on, you know, some television. Would you like anything to drink? Maybe a water or a soda or a beer or something like that? Yeah, where's your bathroom? Don't go to the one at the end of the hallway on the left. That's my bathroom. The JO bathroom. You don't want to go in there. No kidding though, I did go on a date with a girl one time and we ended up going back to her house. I don't think she expected to have company. Maybe she did. Maybe she's just freaked like that. And you know them monster dildos? Well, they were suction cupped all over her bathroom window. Or not window. Her shower door. She had a glass shower door, and she had a couple of them bad boys stuck on there, and I was like, well, I gotta get out of here. Anyway, here's some candy. Maybe she wanted to play? Yeah, well, you're right. I should have known. Here you go. You want me to like throw it in your mouth? All right. Happy Halloween. What a great costume. How did you manage to get that on your head? Just give me the candy. I'm too old for this. All right. All right. I'll go grab it. I mean, I've been pelting you in the head with it for the last minute. Go. It's a sequence. You can't just chuck candy at kids. There needs to be a step-by-step process. We need to understand him. Shit. Is everything louder to you guys? Hello. Wooga!
Pew pew the kid.
No, don't pew pew the kid.
Sit on it!
No! You're my dad, my jerky dad. You've been gone, and that made me sad. But now you're back, my jerky dad. Why are you in a clown costume? Dad. The kid looks drunk, probably a midget. Dang, mysterious midgets. Dan, thank you for the blurps. He was just trying to fire one off before the date. Well, we had been on together.
Hello.
We. Hello. You don't like clowns? I'm not a fan. I think clowns are. I think putting on any kind of mask gives you the opportunity to act out. It pulls off any social filters or self-imposed filters. When you put a mask on, it's like freeing yourself because you're not you anymore, which allows you. You know what happened? You know why Slanesh and Warhammer was created? Because the elves were immortal, and they had been alive and done everything for so long that they got bored and started doing the worst hedonistic, awful stuff ever. I'm talking butt stuff, the worst stuff ever. And then Slanesh, the god of excess, was created. Well, what happens when you don't have any rules and you can do whatever you want? You tend to be extreme and do things in excess. And that's how I feel about clowns. Write that down, Jennifer. When we do a recap at the end of the show, we're going to talk about clowns. Trick or treat. Happy Halloween. What a great costume. Quite scary, actually. Are you my dad? I'll go grab your candy. Thanks. We only do things in excess around here. Hey, we're PG-13. I saw them monster dildos on that shower and I left. We're PG-13 around here. I get one F-bomb a stream and I can choose to use or not to use it. Most of the time I don't use it. Here you go. Bathroom window stuff. How did the zombie become a trick-or-treat? How did the zombie become a great trick-or-treater? Dedication. Did he leave? He didn't leave. See what he wants. Happy Halloween. Great costume. What are you, Michael Jackson? I am the skeleton from your nightmares. Oh. If this skeleton gets good candy, he will no longer haunt your dreams. Good. I have a lot of skeletons in my closet, and I didn't know that feeding them candy was what it took to get on. All right, I'll grab your candy. There we go. That should cover all my skeletons. Here you go. Enjoy. Take care. Love you. Tell Steven Seagull to stop hiding in my bush. I see you out there, Steven. I see you out there, Steven. You're supposed to be in a bush, Steven. How could you see me past my... Oh, God. Don't worry, Scotty. I'll save you. Somebody call my body double in here. Yeah. Get him, body double. I'll go home.
I will snatch every motherfucker birthday.
That was well timed. He's too distracted by the punini. Oh, the punani. I said punini. I'm an idiot. What's up, Dredgen? How you doing? He's too distracted with the punini. Is it true that we get ads based on things you search for in your phone? I just got a single search ad. Oh, yeah. I am going to say the word leather jacket. And I will, both me and everybody watching this show tonight will see a leather jacket pop up in every social media feed that you have. And I don't like that that happens, but that's just the world of ads, man. They follow you around. What's up? This guy's too big to be a kid. Have you seen my younger brother, the skeleton guy? He forced me to put this skull mask on. What's up, Tattoo Dad? He is oddly intrigued with skeletons. He's going through puberty. He's working with boners, if you know what I'm saying. Skeleton, bones. The bones is their money. And sometimes worms. They come out of the ground, but they're not trying to hurt you. They just want to make some money. So they try to get your bones, but not really your bones. They want to get each other's bones, but they want you to get worms. You like a new leather jacket? Hey, you're going to get hit with so many ads. Not sure. He also has a skull mask on, if you haven't already noticed. I noticed. Yeah, he came just before you. He said something about haunting my dreams. Oh yeah, that kid. Damn, what's gotten into him lately? He's probably watching too much MTV or playing video games. Video games teaches you violence. Well, if you got some candy, I wouldn't mind a piece. The least I deserve after watching over my brother. Got it. Why would you charge me? I had nothing to do with your brother being crazy. Scotty, please stop saying hymns for men out loud. Hey, I used to be sponsored by hymns. I believe in hymns. I believe in male health and male mental health, and I believe in everybody having health. Him and hers. Hers didn't sponsor me, though. Hang on. I got it. Hang on. There it is. Yeah!
At Allen Hill, 3484 celebrates 23 months of membership. Best show around.
Hey, I appreciate that. MTV is going off the air permanently? Oh, I didn't even know that it was still on television. I haven't watched television in buddy. I watch sports, but I watch that on YouTube TV. I cut cable forever ago. I have no idea what's going on. I'm so cut off from the world. Alan Hill, thank you for the 23 months as a member of the Hall of Heroes and a level 2 member, a force of justice. Appreciate you so much. Wonder why they didn't sponsor a bearded man? We don't need help in the men's health category. If you can grow a beard, your men level is already like at a 9. Yeah, if you can grow a beard without any help, your T levels are just out the top. You got so much T in you, it's out the T, man. You got double TDs. Alan Hill gifting a membership. Should be AJ. I don't know why they've changed everything to where the names are different. Christopher Beaton, welcome to the Hall of Heroes. And thank you so much to AJ for gifting a membership and being somebody else's hero. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. Had to read, was like, what? How long do you check you followed somebody? Oh, I don't know if you can on YouTube or not. Facebook, you used to be able to. On YouTube, I think it just... I'm sorry, kid. I'm sorry, you little shit. You want some candy? Here you go. Get out of here. Anyway. My wife just asked why it's Alan now. I have no idea why it's Alan. I love it here. I love having you. All right, let's see what you want. Your wife loves your beard. There's a very good chance that I'll be shaving my beard off very soon and going back to a mustache. Not that thick. That's probably, I'm tired of having a beard. It's grown old on me. Your team beard? Oh, I've had it for years. I think I'm ready for a little change. I mean, I can grow it back today. Like if I wanted to grow my beard back, I could just go, by the power of gray balls, and then that's how manly I am. Women keep fainting around me because my musk is just so thick. Either that or my face is knocking them out. With pleasure and not pain. The womb broom. What's up, Andrew? Alright, what does this guy want? Hey there, happy Halloween. What a spooky costume you're wearing. A lot of skulls tonight. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Oh. I see that. Would you like some candy? Yes. Bless this kid's heart. I'm gonna give him. You want some of this cut up watermelon I got? Bless your heart. You're really into it. You want some watermelon, kid? Yeah, I like that kid. That's a good kid. Never shave your precious beard? Getting old now. Getting too old. Are you joining the fire department? No. Definitely not joining the fire department. I cannot stand the sound of sirens. I could never make it as a fire department person. Even when I was a cop, I never ran sirens anywhere because I can't stand the loud, can't stand it. Did you just rocket launch that candy at that child? I did, and I'll do it again. Welcome. Wait a second. Aren't you the kid from before? Out of here. All right. This one's not talking. We got tweet. I got a bad feeling about this. Evil! Evil! He is just standing there. Scotty creates fires. He don't put them out. Let me take that back. If a fire department called me and said, "Hey, Scotty, we need you," I would go, but not because of my need to be a public servant, but for all the free gym equipment and food that I would get. I could get jacked and they would feed me. That's all I really need. Happy Halloween. Would you like some candy? Yes. Coming right up, buddy. I don't normally shut the door on kids, but you're being weird. You go. Maybe he wasn't weird. Maybe he just had a stutter. Now I feel bad. Maybe he just had a stutter. You want to put your giant hose to use? Well, normally fire departments are full of men. So no. To each their own. It's just not my... Uh-oh. That is not my dad. I don't know who that is, but that ain't my dad. Oh boy. Evil! Evil! Yep. It is, definitely. You know what? What would a clown smell like if you hugged it? Probably alcohol. If it don't smell like alcohol, it probably would smell like cotton candy. I don't like cotton candy. Balloons? I don't think balloons smell rubber. Ew, he smells like rubbers. He smells like rubber and old beef. Ew. He's Pennywise from Temu. Was it cotton candy? I forget. Makeup, whiskey, and depression. I didn't know depression had a smell. That's not true. A couple days on the couch, that smells like depression. What's up, champ? Happy Halloween. Whoa, man, that costume is awesome. Thank you, kind sir. I must describe myself as a huge Halloween enthusiast. I take great pride in my attire. Each year I produce something different. This year I choose a clown. Well, you did a great job, bozo. You got cut by the blade. Wish I had a sound effect. You got cut by the blade. Even the way you move is quite creepy. Well, I try my best. I'll go grab you some candy. Appreciate it. This guy would definitely smell funny. Yeah. That ain't no kid. That is a large man. And he wants candy. That can't be too bad, right? Go. He even walks away like a creep. Shoo. All right. Maybe if we leave candy outside the door, they'll leave me alone. Go. Cool. All right. I'm a huge fan of vampires and Dracula and Count Strahd from Dungeons and Dragons. So we gotta be on our best. We gotta be on our best behavior, League of Blades. That thing that kid does? The Twizzler? Alright, let's get twizzled. Oh, I've embarrassed myself. I embarrassed myself. Happy Halloween, great costume. I've always been scared of vampires. Bro, how old do I look? I don't know, 40? Just hand over the candy. Oh. Your team, Jacob? Jacob. Why no more Facebook gaming? They pulled the plug on Facebook gaming, Rob. They don't pay their creators and they don't offer the creator program anymore. They got rid of all of it. I don't think there's any Facebook gaming partners or nothing anymore. Hello. Holy crap. Hey, happy Halloween, kid. Good to see you too, buddy. Wait. There's candy here too? Yeah, there is. Of course. This place is a jackpot. Well, what else is, what? What do you mean? I'm just giving out the simple stuff. What are you talking about? Your dad or grandfather's just outside of your backyard. What? He's giving out full-size chocolate bars. What? Full size? Huh. My parents are not home. Uh-oh. Just hand over the candy. Round 2. All right. You still playing Pokemon Go? Actually, no, I have not. I have not, I haven't signed on in like 3 weeks. I go through, I don't know if you guys are this way. Maybe it's just me and how I'm built. I get really super hyper fixated on something for a long time and I'm just all about it. Like Magic the Gathering, I was just all about Magic the Gathering. And I've always played Magic on and off my whole life. But I was like really into Magic the Gathering about a year ago. I was really into it and then I just stopped. Completely. I've not played a game or bought a pack of cards or nothing in months. And then I was really into CrossFit. Really into CrossFit. Just, I was just going crazy in CrossFit and just really spent a lot of money on the CrossFit stuff and then just stopped. And I haven't been to a CrossFit gym in months now. How I do. Same thing with Pokemon Go. I've always liked Pokemon. I've played Pokemon on and off my whole life, but Pokemon Go, I'm like, I gotta play Pokemon. I ain't played it in weeks now. What's up, Nick? Eagles fly, League of Blades. We've got some new Blade Masters. Let us welcome Queen Kinsey, the Oofer Clips. Big Ben Cheze and Chris Lott, all brand new members to the Hall of Heroes. And then we'll welcome back to the Hall Preston Garvey. Good to have you all once again. And AJ with another round of gifted memberships tonight. Thank you so much for being somebody else's hero, AJ. It means a lot to the League of Blades and for all of us. Thank you so much for being somebody else's hero. You're playing ZA right now. I'm not done playing Pokemon by any means, even though I'm not playing Pokemon Go. I'm not done. I'm actually playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion on my Steam Deck. I don't know how much I don't know if I like it. I just got done playing Pokemon Unbound. Beat that whole game. That took like 3 months. And maybe that's why I'm not playing Pokemon Go, is because I've got my Pokemon itch somewhere else. I'm playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion on Steam Deck. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like catching a powerful Pokemon and then fusing it with a not powerful Pokemon and then losing all the progress. It's already hard to level up Pokemon in that game anyway. There's no experience share for like the first half of the game. Anyway. Here you go. Made it a little late, but I'm here. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday night. Sure are, Andrew. You're playing Fortnite with the grandkids? Man, Fortnite has stuck it out. Good for Fortnite. By the way, there's somebody in my backyard playing out or handing out candy. Epic Games is just like an hour from where I live. Oh boy. Epic Games are the folks that make Fortnite. It's just an hour from where I'm at. Oh boy. That actually might be my dad. Dad. Are you my backdoor dad? There's two things boobs are good for. Playing with and hiding weapons. I come unarmed. Papa Blade slaying
Gotta
both
get more boomsticks.
With your contribution, with your tribute to the League of Blades, we can restock the Blade Armory. I wonder if I still have the Blade Armory. I don't think I do. I think I had to get rid of it. I got this still.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
I tore my Achilles that day. Got that. Hi. I'm back in the dojo. Oh. I gotta delete most everything. Go talk to my dad. Dad! Dad! That actually might be my dad. He's wearing flannel. I've missed you, Dad. What'd you bring back from the store, Dad? You really are handing out candy in my backyard. He looks like a really super aged Bruce Campbell. I'm just going to take his candy and run. Hey, what are you doing? Just spreading the Halloween spirit. Remember when houses used to give out the good stuff? You. Can you still be reached on Facebook Messenger at least? Occasionally. I don't normally check. This isn't a you thing or a anybody else thing. I just don't check messages at all on any phone that I have anywhere ever. There is a internal conflict that I have with my spirit every time I go online. It's the weirdest thing. I have the soul of an entertainer, and I love to make people laugh and smile, and I love being on the big screen, and I love being on the big stage, but I can't stand being on the internet at all. Weird dichotomy, a weird line that it's the reason why I stopped streaming for a whole year. I don't like, something inside me dies every time I turn my phone on and look and see what's going on. I don't know why I'm that way. It's a slippery slope. This is my house. Like I don't check text messages. I don't answer phone calls. I don't respond to Snapchats. If you want me, you got to come to my house. And I'm probably not going to answer the door. I'm such a private person. I'm so private. But that's hard ingrained in me, though. For a decade, I did the detective stuff. I was a narcotics detective, and I worked in special operations and law enforcement. Nothing military related, but it was called special operations and law enforcement. We worked fugitive cases, and we worked violent crimes and deep narcotic undercover stuff. And I did that, and we weren't allowed to have social media for years. And we carried 3 phones, and every single phone that we had was available for what was called a motion of discovery. That every single thing that you had on your phone, every single day I had to go to the office, or I had to stick my phone in my car, and it would dump all the contents of my phone into my car or my computer or in my desk at the office. So if you didn't want something crazy popping up in court, it's like, you was getting in an argument with your wife this night. Are you sure you were in your right headspace when you were investigating this case? Because here I have you arguing with your wife for 3 hours about bills. In order for that stuff to not be character degrading, we just never used our phones other than for work stuff. I use my phone for work stuff all the time, but for personal stuff. So that was hard ingrained in me. I wasn't going to have social media, and the more I talked, the worse things were, so I just didn't talk. And I got to be honest with you folks, and the few people here in the community that's met me, I don't talk in person. What you see here is me, my personality dialed to 11. When I cut the light off, I go sit on the couch and I don't talk to anybody for days. That's just how I am. What's up, Gordon? What's up, Captain Dax? Up and went back all green screen. Oh, yeah. I'm just messing around. Right. Well, no harm done. Silent Hill 2 Remaster is free. What? Talking people in person is overrated. I'm just a very private individual. You need a flip phone? Oh, hell yeah. But I grew up in the country. I grew up in the woods. We didn't have any neighbors. And then my professional career for most of my adult life was secret. So I'm just very private. This is how I am. Me and Amber yapped for hours, and you just talked about Limp Bizkit and ate chips. Yapped for hours, and you talked about Limp Bizkit and ate. And I think I only talked about Limp Bizkit because you guys made fun of me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said anything. What does that old man think he's doing? Why on my property? I should probably call Mom and give her a heads up. Mom, there's an old man giving out candy in our property. Mom, I'll be there right now. You delete all your social medias? I mean, I don't blame you one bit. The whole year that I went dark again, I didn't have any social media. You're ex-military? No, nope. Never was military. I joined a police academy at 20 years old. I was in a parade in a small town at 19. And the sheriff at the time said, "Ain't you that boy that hit that kid so hard at that football game that you were in the paper?" I was that boy that hit that kid so hard in that football game that I was in the newspaper. I played cornerback, and I hit a kid so hard that it was called the hit heard around the world. It's just local newspaper bullshit. It was just a hook. But I was that kid. He's like, man, you're a good ball player. I wasn't. I was not a good ball player. I hit one kid hard one time, and it made the newspaper. I think I made 8 tackles that year. I was not a good ball player. But I'm a good talker. He's like, yeah, you're that boy. I said, yes, sir. Just I always believed in playing hard and working hard and whatever else. I can't remember what I said. Yeah. Got a good head on your shoulders, don't you? Yes, sir, I do. Good grades? Best in class. I think I made D's. Oh, all right. What are you doing tomorrow? Nothing. Well, come by the office. We'll talk. I came by the office and he offered me a job at 19. I went to the police academy at 20 and I was a deputy sheriff at 21. And then the rest is history. No, never military. What's she? Oh, I gotta give my mom a call. They heard around they said the world, the newspaper, but it was a small town newspaper. The city that I lived in at the time, it was called a city, but it was only called a city because there were so many people living in such a small area. There was 8,000 people living in 7 square miles. Oh, here's the phone. But it was called a city. But the newspaper said the hit heard around the world. There's a picture of me just clobbering this kid. What had happened is he had called a pass, and before he had a chance to turn around and run, I got a bead on him and just hit him hard, and our helmets hit. This was back before concussions were cool. I probably knocked about 9 years off of that guy's life. I hit him so hard. Anyway. The hit heard around the county. I had to leave my office job. I couldn't handle having to have conversations with people. Not because I don't like people, I'm just a massive introvert. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm the same way. I've had this discussion with you all several times. I don't like people, but it's not because I don't like people. I don't like the effort that it takes to make small talk about something I don't give 2 flying shits about. I don't care that your dog burped up a sock last night. I don't care. Not my dog. And it has no value to me or my mission in life or my goals. I don't care. Exactly. Yeah. And it's nothing to do with that person. It's just something you've only got so much mental reserves on a daily basis. I try to choose to pour mine into things that are beneficial and not, my aunt's sick again. Your aunt's sick again? Tell me more. I got my own problems, but I don't share my problems, you know? What you mean back when concussions were cool? Yeah. Yeah. Back when concussions were cool. Scotty likes random grandmas and their candy. I can't say that I'm friends with that lady to this day because it's not true. I haven't talked to Susie in like a year. I should probably text her, make sure she's all right. Papa, you're me. Yeah, it's not a social, it's not a nice or mean thing or a good or a bad. I just don't care. And if I don't care, I'm probably not going to be the best person to talk to. I just don't care. AJ Hill with the, I don't know why I didn't pop up on the screen, but I see you. Thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you so much. What's up? What bananas? I made mac and cheese. You stick your hand in there and you stir it good and you let it know that you love it. What's up, Indie Motion Picture? Good to see you. We got a phone call, guys. Let's lock in. Hey, honey. Is everything all right? No, it's not, Mom. There's an old man in my backyard handing out candy. And a clown that smells like rubber, farts, and alcohol. He's out there, too. And the candy you got is all saltwater taffy, and I hate it. And I hate you, Mom, because I'm going through some things right now. I'm 14. That's right, Mom's speechless. Let me guess. You ate all the candy and you ran out. So what if I have candy diarrhea, Mom? No, Mom, I don't have candy diarrhea. But something odd did happen. What happened? Some old guy set up in my backyard giving large candy to the kids. It was like the nursing home next door. The nursing home next door. Your nursing home next door has, I guess they do all have diarrhea. You know the worst smell in the world? Old person doo-doo pants. I can smell it now and it makes me sick thinking about it. Old person doo-doo pants is the worst smell in the world. Old people, stop shitting in your Pampers. Because we gotta clean that stuff. What was I telling you all about not giving your burdens to people? You're pooping yourselves. Who do you think's gotta clean it? Me. He wasn't dressed up either. He was just wearing casual clothes. Hello, Michelle. When I went out to confront him, he didn't say much. He just left. He even left all of his candy and his jack-o'-lanterns behind. Odd. He even left his setup. Yeah, that's what I said. You know what? You shouldn't have to worry much. He's probably just some lonely old man. Mom, I am a 14-year-old kid alone at home with an adult who's also lonely, standing in our backyard. This is the kind of shit that they make movies about and Netflix specials. Please, come home. If he didn't threaten you, you should be fine. Still weird though, Mom. Don't get me wrong, it is for sure. The code to get into the gun cabinet is 911-8008. 911 boobs. Don't freak yourself out. It's Halloween, for goodness sake. People get odd. Why aren't you home? Yeah, the code's 6969. Someone's giving out candy in my front lawn. Good. Now I don't have to answer my door anymore. God, I love you people. Thanks, Mom. Just thought I'd check in. No problem, honey. If anything else happens, don't hesitate to call. Okay, love you, Mom. Love you too, baby. Love you too, phone. Don't forget we have sawed-off shotgun, sweetie. That's right. Remember, honey, point it at the bad guy and squeeze, and he'll go away. Thanks, Mom. Code 08. Code boob. I woke up to an odd show on the television. Even odder. Well, nobody's come in the longest while. Good old boomstick? That's right. Just watch your Scotty Blades trade-in video and do what he says. What did Scotty Blades say to do again?
Boom!
Mom, I gotta get a boomstick holster. Good Lord, what is that? That looks bad. I think the night has ended. Or at least I hope so. I remember when Mom mentioning something about the front lawn. What the frick? You my dad? Did you ever play the Little Nightmare games? I have definitely played 1 and 2. I have not played 3. I'm actually considering playing 3 on the stream. Thinking about it. Something about collecting the wrappers. I think I best get that done now. The garbage bags are in the kitchen, I believe. Yeah, I played 1 and 2. I loved them. Like, I adore the Little Nightmares games. Is Little Nightmares 3 on Game Pass? If it's on Game Pass, I'll play it. If it's not, I'm not dropping $40 for a game that I'll probably play for 2 days and then quit. I have a tendency to buy brand new games. I can't tell you how many PlayStation games. Hogwarts, the Harry Potter game. Final Fantasy, whatever the most recent one was. 17, whatever it was. I have so many games I bought and not played more than... Dragon's Dogma 2. I got a ton of games I've not bothered playing after I played them the first time. Should be on Game Pass? Okay. What if I gift it to you? I mean, I'll play it then. Oh, show. Didn't she say rappers on the front porch? You did say rappers on the front porch, right? Was anybody in the League of Blades actually paying attention in Boomtown tonight? Because I wasn't. I know Saul always pays attention. Saul, what do they say to do? I thought they said something about the rappers on the front porch. I can't open the door, otherwise I would get it. Collect trash outside? Okay. Can't open the door, though. Unless the game's glitching. Oh, need garbage bag. Ah. Back door? You know it. That's what a trash bag looks like. You weren't paying attention? Now I heard everything. You not paying attention? Okay, piece of wrapper. This is actually what Boomtown looks like after you guys leave. Just nothing but snakeskin condom wrappers all over the place. At least you all are using protection. That's strange. The old man setup is no longer here. Must have quietly packed up. I just about threw down on that scarecrow right there. Oh my God, guys. Watch out for monsters. Deal. Have you all been reading or paying attention or keeping up with the new Batman run? Absolute Batman? Absolute Batman is supposed to be a more grounded, realistic version of Batman, but they are doing body horror with the bad guys. It is on Game Pass. All right, I can do Little Nightmares if it's on Game Pass. They're doing body horror. Absolute Joker. Wait till you see Absolute Joker. Oh, man. And in this version, Joker doesn't laugh, ever. Whoa. Wait. Check this out. Look at that. It's crazy looking what he is. He can like transform into this. Yeah, look, oh man. It's so cool. If you've not seen Absolute Batman, he's a unit. Check this. He's an absolute unit. And the bat signal that's on his chest now, it's a battle axe. So he can stick a stick into it and pull that off of his chest, and it becomes an axe blade. Right there, he's connecting it. And then there it is, him holding it. It's so cool, man. In this version of Batman, he's not rich. He is a city worker for Gotham. And his parents aren't bajillionaires. Geek Batman stuff? Oh, I agree. His parents aren't bajillionaires. He's a construction worker. He works for the city. He's like an engineer or something like that. It's great. And he was friends with everybody. His whole, I about said Carnival of Souls. That's ICP. His Rogues Gallery. He was friends with his entire Rogues Gallery of like the Joker and Penguin and Two-Face and Riddler. And then because of consequences in their life that Batman did or didn't affect, it sends all of them down the villain path. And then you see the story of Absolute Batman as the comic progresses. You see how this tight-knit group of friends develop into these bad guys. How Killer Croc becomes who he is. How Sandman becomes who he is. How it's great. It's awesome. It's really good. I mean, it's not fair. You all know how big of a Batman fan I am. I'm a Batman super fan, but it's really good. I'm a little biased. Hello, Marcelo. Batman owns a jerky stand. Batman's Scottish role model is the Joker. I mean, he is jacked. I think that's all. I should throw this away. I thought I heard somebody over here. You are Batman to an extent. That's true. I have a blade cave. Never seen me and Batman in the same room together. I'm 6'4". I'm rich. This is a movie? No, it's Absolute Batman, the comic book. The comic book. Oh, the new Batman's your role model? Oh, hell yeah. He's awesome. Feeling quite hungry. Some leftover pizza in the fridge from last night. I think that could work. I'll have to warm it up in the oven. I mean, you could eat the rest of that saltwater taffy. Anybody else gonna eat it? Justice, Scotty. Batman, that's right. Batman is the one person I have cosplay. I'm not a big cosplayer, but I will cosplay. I'll dress up when I go to Comic-Con. And I don't stay in character. I don't like walk around as Wolverine going, "Hey, bub." But this is a cigar. If you didn't know what I was doing. He always smokes a cigar. I'm not a big dresser upper, and I don't stay in character, but every year I dress up and go because I just want to have fun at a comic convention. I've been as Kratos from the new God of War games. I shaved my head and had a big beard and did the whole thing. I went as Joel from The Last of Us. Old Man Logan twice. Regular Wolverine. I've never been as Batman. I'll save you, Mary Jane. Never been as Batman. I thought you were playing a harmonica. Play that saxophone, sax man. Where's the dang microwave? Where's the microwave at? All microwaves are in the kitchen. The dishwasher. Oh, that's an oven. He said microwave. It's an oven. It reminds you of the Batman Who Laughs. That was the last great Batman run, but that was very interdimensional. And this Batman run is very much more grounded. And I'm glad. The reason why I like Batman so much is because in a world full of superheroes, he's Jeff. And his superpower is just being highly motivated. He's just got willpower. I'm surprised he's not a Green Lantern. He has been before. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I often eat on the couch. At least while my parents are gone. Yeah, man. Go take that steamy cheese and sit on the couch over there. Scotty cosplay Steven Seagull. Oh, I did go as Arnold from Predator. I had like a pair of my tactical pants on from my SWAT days and no shirt, and I had my whole body painted up in like black, green, and brown camouflage. But I didn't shave, so a lot of folks didn't know who I was. I had to keep telling them I was Dutch. Wait a second. Yeah, he's Dutch in Predator, and he's Matrix in Commando. Yum yum. That's exactly what it looks like to eat food. It just shrinks. Dye the beard gray and go as Joe Baker? I probably could. Random question, but what's that creepy basement look like that bad boy's in? We'll go look. Let me shrink this pizza with my mind. I don't know why it's taking me looking like Robert De Niro to do that. Interesting. Question. Since Batman has such willpower, if he would to be turned into a zombie, would he be able to keep a little bit of his sanity for a period of time longer than normal? I don't think that's how that works. I guess it's according to the zombie rules that you're using. Like Land of the Dead, those zombies were able to retain some of their baser instincts. Like the guy that worked at the gas station would still pump your gas even though he was a zombie. And then, I don't know. I don't think so, but I guess it's according to what kind of rules you're playing. That pizza had a strange aftertaste. Uh-oh. Feeling quite sleepy. Not that late, but I can hardly keep my eyes open. Uh-oh. He got pizza roofied. That's the worst kind of roofie. He got pizza roofied. I should head upstairs and get changed. I keep my pajamas in the bedroom closet. Oh, boy. He got pizza roofied. You been drugged? I have. That old man came in here and drugged my pizza? How would the old man even know that I was going to eat pizza tonight? I guess it was just a gamble. Or he probably squirted liquid roofie on everything. This is the basement. Who asked about the basement? AJ, this is the basement. Pretty dark. Eventually, we'll probably end up down here with the flashlight, but now's not the time. There's supposed to be a sequel to The Return of the Living Dead coming out around Christmas. Really? Have I been under a rock? I've not heard about that. I actually have been under a rock, and I like it that way. Somebody jumped on the stream the other day like, Scotty, when are you playing Silent Hill F, whatever it was? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Mom and Dad are in there bumping uglies. I got the damn candles lit. Time to put on my jam jams. How many people, show of hands, actually get dressed for bed? I don't. I mean, I guess I do get dressed. I take all my clothes off down to my little bungle holder and lay down. But I don't have pajamas. I don't put on pajama pants and a pajama shirt and put on a little sack on my head and shut the shutters. You get undressed for, yeah. I mean, I don't get dressed for bed. Eating a birthday suit? Yeah, that's what I figure most people do. Time for bed. Hopefully my parents arrive early tomorrow. Scotty sleeps in a banana hammock. Wear pajamas? I think that's more rare than it's not. I think. I could be wrong. Sometimes I'll wear gym shorts. Sometimes. Not dirty gym shorts. They're clean. What? Oh. Must be the water pump. The basement. Remember Mom mentioned that it acts up sometimes. Better go check it out. And that piece of junk. Remember the code to get into the gun safe is 6969. Hold on to your dookie, chat. It's about to get spooky. No flashlight? You said water heater, right? If I was a water heater, I guess it's probably in the basement. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I think I fixed it. At least for now. Of course, this happened when I was just beginning to get asleep. Ah. To get back to bed. Zero shot that something happens between here and upstairs. Zero shot. Who the hell's dinging my dong this time of night? If they're wearing a mask, we're running. We're running immediately. Definitely somebody there. He's being weird. He dancing? Or he's got to pee. I think he's got to pee. Give it back. I know you took it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you talking about, you little scamp? You took my candy. You snatched it and you ran inside your house. I saw you just now. Listen, kid, I have no idea what you're talking about. Got up from bed. Why are you out this late? It's almost midnight. Back home, kid. You're seeing things. That's a ghost. That is for sure a ghost. What did that kid think he was doing? Ringing doorbells at night, you little peckerhead. And why was I why was he still awake? Whatever. Gotta get to bed. Whatever. Whatever, dumb, stupid, whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Okay. Are you trying to make your house haunted? If you put up a picture of goddamn Montezuma, you're going to get haunted. That's Poltergeist 101. Bad juju, man. Bad spirits. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. This kid's 14 and he's saying kids are stupid. Labubu. Brian, I just learned what a Labubu was 3 weeks ago. After the Labubu craze. Actually, they're pretty cute. Now, I probably would have knocked somebody's teeth out too to get a Labubu. But I didn't know what a Labubu was until 3 weeks ago. That's how disconnected I am. I like it that way. But they're kind of cute. And I would absolutely break somebody's face to get one. It makes sense why people... It was Furby. Stanley Cups. Pokemon cards recently. Pokemon cards are ridiculously expensive. And people are jacking them things up like you wouldn't believe. They're so ugly. Yeah, but they're kind of cute. And they're cute in a monstrous way. La boo boo. Night night. Night night, la boo boo. You climbed that pyramid? I've always said you're the coolest guy, Davis. I've always said that. You all were here when I said it. I've always said it. You're the coolest guy. Something woke me up at 1:30 at night, the witching hour. Thought my door was opening slowly. My throat! So dry! Can't sleep! I need some water. There should be some in the fridge. Downstairs. You're missing the lanterns on the witching hour? I will very soon probably end up streaming to midnight again so we can do that. That used to be a lot of fun. My throat. La Boo Boo Scott has got a La Pew Pew. He's got a gun. If you listen carefully, you can hear me goo every third step. It's weird. Every third step, you can hear like Squidward's tentacle. Weird. Bottle of water. Where's mom? I don't know. Probably out doing some negligent mom stuff. Speaking of negligent mom stuff, I've always been such a huge fan of Danny McBride. I met him down in Charleston, South Carolina by accident, not on purpose. He was down there filming Righteous Gemstones. And we met and talked, but not talked like, hi, I'm Scotty. Hey, you're Danny McBride. We were eating at the same restaurant, sitting outside, and we cracked a couple of jokes and whatever, and he hawed. We didn't introduce each other. We didn't exchange numbers. It was just kind of a pleasant experience of two people. We saw something funny, and I made a joke, and he laughed, and he made a joke, and we both laughed, and whatever. All that being said, I've always been such a huge fan of Danny McBride, all the way back to like Vice Principals, and we did Tropic Thunder. I can't think of none of the stuff he was in right now for some reason. I like the Righteous Gemstones. I love everything Danny McBride does. I've never watched Eastbound and Down, and I don't know why. Well, I've just started recently watching it. And the Mamacita that's in season 2 that constantly leaves her son at home. That's what I imagine this mom is out doing. It's Halloween. The kid calls, he's 14, he's like, hey, there's this creepy guy in my backyard who's handing out candy. She's too busy recording a record label to care. It's so good. It's crazy. As big of a fan of him as I am, I've never watched South or Eastbound and Down. I don't know why. It's great. I love it. Kenny Powers. He did Vice Principals. He did Kung Fooey. I loved his character in Pineapple Express, the drug dealer. I've always liked Danny McBride. He's great. Mom's getting Halloween D. Close the fridge. You got it, boss. Close the fridge. Go close it. I'll get there eventually. Wait a second. The fridge is closed. This is the end. Oh, yeah. That's another one he's really good in. He's good in everything he's in. You know what I should have done? I should have told him that I know Zach Galifianakis. That would have floored him. You know Zach Galifianakis? Yeah. Danny McBride from Land of the Lost. Never watched it. And ain't that a Will Ferrell movie? I never watched it. I've not played the new Pokemon because I've heard it's really, really bad. Scotty, have you checked out Vampire Bloodlines 2? I've heard of it. I've not checked it out. Danger. Danger. Stranger danger. Why am I just laying here? Do something. Blade chop his ass. Do something. Anything. Of course, it summons Betty. Maybe I should ask the real Pokemon fans. I heard it's just not great. Did he sniff you? I mean, I gotta be honest with you folks. I'm pretty guilty of sniffing people. What if that's Joe Biden? What if former President Joe Biden is confused and lost in my backyard and he came inside to sniff me just now and walked away? Where's the ice cream? He's in my house. Let's hide. And by hide, I mean escape the house. I need to get out of this house. Now, before that creep notices me. I need to run to my neighbor for help. All right. You're not running very hard. Whoa, shit! Did I make it? Again. Can I actually escape? I don't think I can escape. That's as fast as I could go. What'd I say? Am I escaping again? I wonder if there's a run button. This is as fast as I can go. I wonder if he comes upstairs. Oh, drink water? Seriously? Hurry up! Chug it! He's the old man from Family Guy. Hey, Chris. I got a whole freezer full of popsicles. He used to be better at that impression. I've not done it in years. I can't believe Family Guy is still going. I graduated. I grew up on Family Guy and like Adult Swim and the 10 o'clock programming. It was Futurama for an hour from 9 to 10. And then it was Family Guy from 10 to 11. And then it was Robot Chicken. I cut that shit off. I didn't like Robot Chicken. But Family Guy was like that South Park was, when DVDs were cool, I owned every season of Family Guy before it got picked up again on Fox. Like the first 3 seasons, I think it was, after it got canceled. Loved Family Guy. And then graduated American Dad, and I didn't find Family Guy to be as funny as it used to be because I was American Dad guy now. And then I went back like a couple months ago. I was watching Family Guy just by accident. I was in a motel. By accident, it was on cable television, and I had nothing else to watch because I was on the road. I watched it. I was like, man, it's pretty freaking funny. It's still funny. About the new King of the Hill? I haven't watched it. Robot Chicken is funny. I mean, it obviously was funny to somebody because it was a very popular show. It just didn't do anything for me. Are you my dad? You my dad? No kids in the pool. Adult Swim. No kids in the pool. If we fail again this time, I'm not going to try again. If we fail again, I'm not going to try again. Because I can't run. That's Joe Biden? I thought so. American Dad's great. I love it. I know Family Guy's still going. Is American Dad still going? American Dad got picked up by TBS. And then TBS was making new episodes, but I've not. C-Lab 20. I love C-Lab. I loved the Brack Show. I loved Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I liked didn't really like Aqua Teen Hunger Force that much, but I loved Carl. Super Jail, I think it was called. Loved home movies. Adored home movies. Metalocalypse was really good. Venture Brothers, loved Venture Brothers. I don't think there's any way we can get away. He's too fast. You have to hide. Squidbillies. My friends are all dead and buried. Sometimes won't explode. When God comes and takes me to his kingdom, I'll take all you sons of bitches when I go. Oblongs? Wasn't the hugest Oblong fan. What's up, Spooky Dookie? I really did like Venture Brothers a lot. I really liked the weird relationship between... His name wasn't Mothman, it was something else. He had a cool name because he was like King... It wasn't but Monarch. His name was Monarch, that's it. I just remembered it. Loved Brock. His wife was hot, even though she had a dude's voice, she was hot. Moral Oral. My southern Pentecostal raisin wouldn't allow me to watch that show. I felt dirty watching it. I'm not religious whatsoever now, but I'm still incredibly superstitious. Very superstitious. And I choose to just not blaspheme. Even if I don't think there's consequences to it. The superstitious part of me I don't blaspheme willingly. I don't cuss on Sundays. I just ingrained in me. I'll go hide. Moral Oral was good? I have no idea. I've never watched it. I don't think I've streamed since we found out that Tylenol gave you autism, so that probably explains a lot about me. You like Courage the Cowardly Dog? Loved Courage. Why is he holding his hands like that? I'm gonna squeeze him. I was growing up, we used to take razor blades and put them in water barrels and then make them rusty and shave our dad's legs. All right, Joe Biden, the ice cream's downstairs in the fridge. Okay. We'll hide this time. Okay, WASD. Hide. Come out, oh spooky man. Where are you, kiddo? I've got some treats for you. Oh my God. I've got a chocolate bar, a bag of candy. Don't believe him, kid. Believe him, kid. Who called the cops? How the heck did you guys get here so fast? I win. You've never felt so relieved to hear the sounds of sirens. Turns out the man across the street had been awake for a while. He couldn't sleep, so he was sitting by his window just watching the neighborhood, huh? Your parents had told him they'd be gone for the night and asked him to keep an eye on the place. You've always been a little creeped out by him, the way he'd stare too long. But tonight he noticed something strange. Saw movement inside your house. At first he thought it was you, maybe getting a drink or heading upstairs. But when he saw a second figure move behind you, he knew something was wrong. He called the police right away. By the time they arrived, the old man had already been in your house for a while. You've never liked that neighbor. Yeah, you mentioned that. But tonight, he saved your life. What's up, Jason? They captured the old man quickly, and later you learned that he was an escaped patient from a nearby secure facility. He wasn't out to harm anybody specifically, just me. You were in real danger. You've been saved. Other ending? We're not going to play it out. Maybe you can escape. There's no way. We can't escape. I can't run. How in the hell? Is there a sprint button I don't know about? There's no pause button. I can't see the controls. Well, the other end, yeah, that must be the other ending. So there's, yeah, I think you're right. I think that there's a set path because there's no interaction when we're hiding. He just talks and leaves. I don't do anything. I don't like hit sequences, like quick action sequences. And in this instance, I cannot get down the steps before he captures me every single time. So I'm pretty certain that we have done. Is there another stairwell wheel? No. Maybe got to go in the other room. We'll try. We'll try something different. When I go down the steps, he comes out right here. But I'm not all the way down the steps yet when he comes out. So he caught me right here. Remember last time? Who's winning the football game tonight? It was Chargers and somebody else, right? Have you seen the new Halloween game coming next year? I have. From Gun, right? The folks that made the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. So it's the weirdest thing about these Dead by Daylight clone games. Because Dead by Daylight is still around. And you would think that that formula would be a formula for success because it's been around for so long. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre didn't work. And that's got, I wouldn't say it's got a very strong IP, but the game was very well made. And it didn't do well. And then the Ash versus the Evil Dead, or whatever you want to call it, the Evil Dead multiplayer game, that's got a much bigger IP, but a very cult following IP. And that one did not do well. The game was fun. And then there was another one that came out. Oh, Friday the 13th. That actually had a little bit of legs to it. It was up and running for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, before they finally pulled the plug on the servers. That was a fun game.
At Janek Helkvist 6011 celebrates 9 months of membership.
Welcome back, Jan. Thank you for 9 months of allegiance to the Hall of Heroes as a Blade Master. Thank you for your service and welcome back. Good to have you. Thank you so much. Kind of saturated. Jesus, the Vikings this year. I don't know. So Sam Darnold goes to the Seahawks and they're good. With an almost, I don't even know who the coach is for the Seahawks. But Sam Darnold has a track record of being awful. Then he goes to a system quarterback coach, kind of like a Kyle Shanahan, where no matter who you give him, he does well. But we've come.
Love your scooter, sparkling heart.
Hey. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, Lighten the Blade Beacon. Sorry you interrupted. I don't care. Thank you so much, Jen, for the $10 donation. And thank you for supporting the League of Blades. JJ McCarthy needs to mature. I don't like JJ McCarthy. I do not think he's the answer. I don't think, I don't care for JJ. And Carson Wentz has not been good since that 1 year in Philadelphia. They should have never broke up the party. Should have never done it.
At David Merrill 48 celebrates 30 months of membership. Trickle double digits.
David.
Underscore finger bang. Colon underscore finger bang. Colon underscore finger bang. Colon underscore finger bang.
Who's calling you finger banging? Who's calling you finger banging?
At Marcelo Fesca Cardoso 4312 celebrates 32 months of membership. Also, potato.
Also potato. Hey, thank you so much to David Marold and Marcelo. You'll know I'll never be able to pronounce your name. Francesca. Thank you both for 30 plus months of peace of being a Blade Master. Thank you all. Dirk Nowitzki, Blake Griffin, and Steve Nash on the halftime football game. Why? Couple of legends. 3 legends, but why? I don't know about Blake Griffin, but he was a good ball player. They should never broke up the Vikings. Darnold proved that he's a good coach and a good system, and the coach of the Vikings proved that give him a good quarterback and he can win. If JJ can't win with him and Carson can't win with him. What's up, Austin? I mean, Blake was really good at Lob City. Blake had a very particular set of skills. He was good at slamming the ball. That's it. Steve Nash was very good at playing soccer in basketball. And then Dirk Nowitzki was the king of the rainbow shot. I used to shoot like Dirk. Big old rainbow. He's not a big fan of Luka, though. Oh, shit, I pushed hide. Forget it. Forget it. I'm not going through all this again. I accidentally pushed the D button. I pushed the D button. Let's go with this guys. Go on here and leave this guy a nice. That's me. I gotta make sure I'm a human first. Let's give this guy a nice review. Iddies. Where was he? Which game did we play our Halloween night? Hey, buddy. Your old pal Papa Blades. Yeah. I know Zach Gala Packet. Hey. This game A little creepy. Think I got sniffed. Not something I asked for. Something I liked. Thank you. And thank you for this game. I liked it. It had candy and old people. Just like peanut butter and diaphragms. Good night. Scotty Blades and the League of Blades. This is going to get a, this is going to be good stuff. I wonder if the word diaphragms is allowed to be on there. This guy's going to be so confused. He'll love it. I wonder if the word diaphragms, I mean, look at the picture. I'm sure he knows what's up. Can't zoom in on it. Yeah. I can't zoom in on it. What a great night. What a great night here in Boomtown. What did we learn tonight, folks? Old people get lost. And when they get lost, they go to your house and they poison your pizza and they sniff you in bed. We also learned that the key or the combination to my gun safe is 69698008. We hate clowns. We also found out that clowns smell like alcohol and rubber. You can't trust them. Something else we learned tonight, too. I want to thank everybody that supported the broadcast. Ted Wilbert snuck in there as a Blade Master while I was in the middle of my review. Ted, thank you so much, my friend, for becoming a Blade Master once again. Thank you for swearing your allegiance and going to the Hall of Heroes. Thank you very much, Ted. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Marcelo, David Marold, John Ake Helkvist, swearing your allegiance once again to the league. I want to thank everybody that supported the broadcast through donations. Jen, AJ, Benajo, Alex the Wizard George, Dan Pennyworth, all the gifted memberships coming in from B Justice, Danny Pennyworth, Alan gifting a sub, AJ gifting some subs. Thank you all. I think it's the same person. It is. It just changed the name on me. Also, thank you for following the League of Blades, Ackerman, Asquith94, and J5. Welcome. Good to have you all, folks. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll be back again this week. Not tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's the World Series. We'll see. Remember forks. Remember to go forth the world and do good. World needs heroes. Stay sharp, everybody. Bye-bye.